Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making cheese stuffed potato mochis. To start this dish, we need to peel up 2 large russet potatoes, removing any of those dark brown spots that you might find. And then we're going to cut this into even-ish chunks. We want this to cook evenly. And to cook this, we're going to start in cold water to keep the gluiness down. So adding in all of our potatoes, turning on the heat, salting generously, and we're going to cook these until they start to fall apart with a fork. Once that happens, you can drain these out, and we're going to put this right back into our hot pot to get any excess water evaporated. I like to give this a little shake because it starts to break down the potatoes. While it's cooling down, we're going to make a little sauce. So for our sauce, we need 1 tablespoon each of sugar, regular soy sauce, and a little mirin. And we're going to stir this up until all that sugar is dissolved, and we're going to set that aside until we're ready to use it. Now this next step is optional, but I like nori on this. So we only need about a 1/4 sheet of roasted nori, just cutting this into 2 equal strips, and then cutting those strips into 1.5 inch rectangles. Now that our potatoes have cooled down, we can pass them either through a ricer. If you have a potato masher, use that. If you have a fork, use that. I think I got this ricer at our dollar store, and it actually works really well. So once all of our potatoes have been riced, mashed, forked, whatever you have on hand, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of room temperature unsalted butter, 1 teaspoon of sugar. It's going to balance out the starchiness of this, and 2 tablespoons of either potato starch, tapioca starch, or corn starch. We're going to mix this very well until all that starch is absorbed into our potatoes and forms our little potato mochi dough. Now to form our mochi, this is really easy. We're going to take about 2.5 tablespoons of our potato dough, form it into a disc in our hands, and we want to create a well because we're going to add some cheese to this. And I'm using finely shredded mozzarella cheese because it melts very quickly and it tastes delicious. So we're going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of cheese in the middle. We're going to roll this up and seal all those edges into a ball. And then we're going to flatten this back out into a nice even disc. And that's going to encapsulate all of that cheese and create a nice large surface area to crisp up when we go to fry this. Now this recipe made 5 mochis, which were perfect for me and my partner. Now over on the stove, we need to heat up some neutral oil. You want enough to coat the bottom of your nonstick pan. And once that starts to shimmer, carefully place in your potato mochi, and we're going to fry this for 3 minutes until it's golden on the bottom. And give this a little flip and fry for 3 more minutes. While that other side is frying, we're going to brush the tops of this with that sauce that we made. Be careful though, because it is liquid going into oil. It's going to sputter a little bit. Now I've just taken out our mochi, and we're going to sauce the other side as well before placing on our nori, if you're using it. And this is looking delicious. Now the proof of how beautiful this is in the cheese stretch. So let's go ahead and give that a test. And that's quite satisfying. Now we can go ahead and give this a taste. The potatoes are creamy and bouncy. You get that beautiful cheese creaminess throughout the middle. The nori adds a little salinity and a little funkiness. And this is a perfect combination. But there it is. Cheese stuffed potato mochi. I hope you all try to make this in your home. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate every single one of you. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you again, and until next time, happy cooking.